You're going to hear a little bit from me, and I know by the end of this wonderful call that we're doing together, man, you're gonna feel the devotion from the tone of my voice about just how passionate I am about bringing people back to the wisdom of Mother Nature. It's so beautiful. Well, first and foremost, I want to say gratitude to each and every one of you for being here. My goodness, it is truly an honor to be in your presence because man, in a world where so many people are just reacting to symptoms instead of learning about their bodies, you've chosen to actually be here and invest into your health and your education. So isn't that wonderful? That truly does matter. My name is Sarah Shamoon. I am first and foremost your friend. Okay. I'm a retired holistic dietitian, a former supplement store owner. I'm a wellness educator and a lifelong advocate truly for natural medicine. I have spent decades actually studying, health and wellness. I've traveled the world learning from different herbalists and healers and practitioners and different traditions of medicine. And honestly, some of the most profound lessons I have learned haven't actually came from a textbook. I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but I often joke, sometimes I say, man, I have actually learned more from sitting with shamans in the jungles of Costa Rica, learning about plants and learning about the whispers of them and what they're trying to call to us and how we can relate to them, than I ever did in 6 years of university. My goodness. And it's not because education isn't important in my lives. It is. Okay, it's very important. But wisdom is different. Knowledge, it tells us what something is, but wisdom teaches us how it works in real life. Someone write that down. Wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom comes from observation. It comes from experience, my loves, and from seeing how it actually helps people in real life. And what I have learned over these years is that our bodies are incredibly intelligent. Our bodies, they desire to heal. They want to adapt, man. They want to find balance. They want to feel home in itself. How beautiful it is to feel home in your body. And the question is really like, are we giving our bodies what we really need? Tonight, my friends, we're not selling products. It's not about selling products. No, tonight is about truly helping us understand our bodies. Okay? Learning how to support our bodies intentionally and to start asking better questions. Someone put ask better questions in the comments. Exploring different tools, how they can all help us feel our best. And everything I share tonight, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you knows this, that this is for educational purposes only. Okay. And this is based on wellness education, personal experiences, and individual perspectives. Nothing discussed here tonight is intended to diagnose, to treat, to cure, or prevent disease. All right. Everything that we do with intention, but always consult your healthcare provider. All right. Regarding your personal health decisions. Here we go. I hope you guys can see this because it's beautiful and it's lovely. So welcome each and every one of you to our wonderful natural remedies call. What's important to first and foremost really understand what actually drew me here. For me, it wasn't about learning something new. For me, this was really super cool because I finally found a company that was aligned with everything that I always believed in for so many years. I've always believed in that the body knows exactly what to do when we can support it and when it's designed and we give it what it's designed to recognize. Our bodies know nature, okay? They respond to real herbs and nutrients, to minerals and beautiful nourishment. And that is what felt like home to me. And that's why I believe that these three pillars that you see here, this is what we represent. First, adaptogens. Man, plants are so incredibly intelligent, my loves. Adaptogenic herbs, they help our body adapt to physical and emotional stress while supporting balance where our bodies need it the most. Okay. One of the things I love about herbs is that they each have a specific assignment. Isn't that so cool? Think about chamomile. I'm sure many of you have drinking chamomile tea. You probably wouldn't drink it before the gym, right? Nah, man. You would probably reach for it in the evening because it will help you calm and relax the nervous system. That's an assignment, babe. Isn't that beautiful? Now multiply that about thousands of different plants throughout nature, and each one of them contains something so unique, beautiful compounds that support different systems in the body in so many different ways. And that's what I love so much about natural medicine. We're intentionally giving the body what it needs and what it's designed to recognize and supporting what it needs the most. Second, micronutrients. This is so important. I used to own a supplement store. Man, it was hard to really find good product. This is one of my favorite conversations because it's not just about what you take. All right? You can just get anything off a shelf these days. My goodness. It's about, can your body actually absorb it? Write that down. I might actually take it, something my body's absorbing. Many people don't have a supplement problem. I heard my girl Tina say this last week. I really liked it. We have an absorption problem. Drop an agree in the chat. I agree. If you've ever taken supplements before and you're like, I wonder if this is actually working. Vital Health places a huge emphasis on highly bioavailable nutrients, including methylated vitamins, minerals, especially where it's appropriate, giving the body, let's say, a greater opportunity to absorb, to utilize, and to truly benefit from what it's actually receiving. Third, that guy right there, accessibility. We believe here that everyone deserves access to high quality wellness. Yes or yes. Vital Health owns its own manufacturing realize this is really important to pay attention to. Its own formulations, its own laboratories, its own logistics, its own distribution. And they're able to create, this is so beautiful, high premium science-backed nutrition while keeping it affordable for all families. And that matters to me. Does that matter to you? Drop me a yes in the comments if that matters to you. Wellness does not need to be a luxury, my loves. It could be something that more and more people can experience, and that's what we're doing here. I think one of the most beautiful things that makes this company so special is that we're not just creating products, we're creating solutions that align with the body and how it's designed to function and how the body works. And instead of just constantly working against it, doing all these things, we're going to give it the opportunity to do what it's supposed to do and what the body is supposed to do. And that to me is where true wellness begins. And I'm so excited for this. This is why I'm so grateful that we're expanding in so many different countries. So let's take a moment here and really address, we need a solution, but you have to address the problems first, like what's actually going on in this world. Some of the biggest challenges that we're facing today. We're living in a world where conveniences are everywhere, every corner you turn. But true nourishment, real nourishment for the soul, for the body, has become increasingly rare. So many people, and I speak to on a daily, my partner as well is in this field. We speak to people daily and they're trying their best. They're navigating processed foods, just non-edible foods, chronic stress like poor sleep, environmental exposures, digestive challenges, right? Constant demands on our energy. And over time, the body starts communicating, starts whispering, and then it starts yelling. Maybe it's fatigue or brain fog, maybe it's low energy or digestive discomfort, hormonal shifts. Okay, maybe trouble sleeping, anxiety. You're like, I don't know, my nervous system's all over the place. That was me before, man. I know how that feels. Just maybe it's not feeling well or feeling yourself. Can anyone relate to any of these? These signals are not random, my loves. They're often our body's way of just saying, hey, babe, I need some support. I'm talking to you. I need you. I want to work with you. And this isn't coming from a place of fear. It's coming from a place of serenity and awareness. This is why it's so important to listen. When we stop asking, how do I cover this up? Oh my God. And then give me more caffeine, give me some energy, give me something. They're covering up the problem. And instead we start asking, what does my body need? Everything begins to change. I really hope you're picking up what I'm dropping down here. Start asking the questions, what am I missing? What am I struggling to absorb, right? What is my systems in my body needing more of? What daily habits or exposures might be impacting my health? Right? Sometimes we're not even conscious about the things that we're doing daily that's actually impacting our health negatively. Most importantly, the most important question is, what can I do about it? And that's actually the exciting part at the same time, because our bodies are incredibly intelligent. Man, when we provide it with incredible nourishment and support and the proper environment, my goodness, it has an amazing ability to move towards balance. Okay. And that's what tonight is really about. My loves, we're not chasing flippant symptoms. We're not living in fear, but we're learning how to just support our body so that it can do what it's beautifully designed to do. So the real question becomes, how do we actually improve our health? That's a great question. Okay. It's not by guessing, my loves, and it's definitely not by chasing symptoms. And it's not by just going into a supplement store. Remember, I used to own one. People used to come in and they would ask, "Oh, I feel like this, I feel like this, I feel like this." Well, let's grab one thing and just hopefully it works. But no, it's not by grabbing these random supplements or random products without understanding what the body truly needs. One of the things I appreciate so much about Vital Health is that it follows a systematic approach to wellness. This is what aligned with me so much. We got to detox the body first. I've been showing people, I've been teaching detoxification on my social media channels for the last over a decade now. And then we can restore, and then we nourish, which most companies actually start at, and then we can awaken. And that order very does matter. Okay. Before we can actually continue to add something to the body, add more, add more, add more, we have to make sure that we're helping the body reduce what may actually be weighing it down. Okay. Things like environmental toxins. Oh my, heavy metals, digestive burden. Maybe you have 50 pounds of crap stored in your body. I don't know. The everyday stressors of the body, right? Man, that can really impact how the body absorbs nutrients and functions. Don't you agree? Adding vitamins before the terrain, your body is clean, is like adding clean water to a dirty glass. Think about that for a second. Then we go and restore. This is where we can support the systems of the body and keep the body in balance, from digestion to hormones to immune function, cellular communication, okay? Overall resilience in the body. Because when the body is supported properly, let me tell you, it has an incredible ability to regulate and to adapt. Then we nourish. Then we nourish. This is where we can provide the body with the beautiful building blocks that it needs to thrive, like the vitamins and the minerals and the amino acids and the phytonutrients and the macros and the micros. And it just sounds like a song and a serenade, right? Okay. All the nutrients our cells depend on every single day to function, to repair, to communicate, to vibe, to create energy. Now we can give it that because now we went through the right process. And then who wants to awaken and feel that freaking joy? Oh, I know I do. I love the sunshine. I'm a sunshine girl, but let me tell you, when my body feels awakened, this is when you have that more energy and mental clarity. You just have better focus and performance. And man, you start feeling at home in your body and it feels so good. Who wants to feel home in their body? Drop me a home in the comments if you want to feel home in your body, because I know you do. And let me be clear on this. This ain't no quick fix. Nope. It's a process and a beautiful one. When your body is getting supported the right way, let me tell you something. You get to create a greater opportunity for your body to respond in the way that it was designed to. Man, that's what gives us even more confidence in what's behind the products ourselves. What I love so much, and this is so important to look at, is that Vital Health owns its own formulations. Okay, my loves? Manufacturing, the laboratories, the logistics, and the distribution. These are not generic products or white labeled copycats with a private label attached to it. Okay, this is very important that you know that. Many companies are. There is a commitment here, my loves. There is quality control, sourcing and testing and consistency and certified manufacturing standards that are happening throughout the whole process. I just learned that this is so wonderful. I just learned recently that Vital Health actually aligned with some of the highest international quality standards, including the ISO 22000 The ISO 9001 certifications, that is so wonderful. Wow. And these are standards that are recognized globally and highly respected throughout Europe. Anybody that's ever been to Europe, I lived in Europe when I go visit my father, very high quality standards. When you go to Europe, man, you're eating real food. You're not eating glyphosate, you're eating bread. You know, that for me is so important. So I can tell you what you're getting is inside of you is everything that we preach, real nourishment. This has become so meaningful for me, and I had the beautiful opportunity to actually travel to Hermosillo and see this firsthand. I've toured the headquarters, I've toured the laboratories, I've seen the manufacturing facilities. I saw how much they care, the systems and the standards that they have the highest level. And it gave me a completely different level of confidence, beautiful certainty, and the transparency in what I'm sharing with people, because that is important to me. When we talk about detox and restore and nourish and awaken, we're talking so much more than products. We're talking about a system that the body recognizes. It's a philosophy. It's a process that is backed by science and quality standards, and a company that is intentionally, my loves, intentionally building wellness from the inside out. So let's talk about some of these beautiful products, shall we? Let's talk about these products, shall we? My goodness, okay? I'm going to move through these fairly quickly. I'm not going to go elaborately in them, okay? But I do encourage you, educate yourself. It's important because the future of medicine, in my opinion, is self-healing. So go and learn about these herbs, all right? If you like a full ingredient list, just go back to the person who connected with you and they'll be able to give you some beautiful ingredient lists. So let's start this beautiful train, okay? This is what actually brought me to this company, detoxification. Ha, finally a company that gets it, man. Oh, it's so good. Let's talk about Viiterin. This formula was created to help support your kidneys and urinary tract wellness. So beautiful. They use herbs traditionally used to really help support healthy fluid balance and the body's natural filtration processes. And it also indirectly helps support your cardiovascular and also your lymphatic health. Okay. We got that tea detox. Ooh, I love this one. This is one of my absolute favorites. If you have tried this tea, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. I recommend this to everybody. I actually keep a tea in my purse and I intuitively go to someone, you need this tea. All right. You need this tea. It's a gentle, beautiful herbal tea, and it really helps support our body's natural cleansing processes. Okay. So it's so easy for it to become a simple, like ritual of wellness. What I love most is that, this detox is not, it doesn't have to be extreme. Sometimes, some of the most beautiful supports, some of the most powerful supports are just simply helping your body to do what it's designed to do. And that tea detox does exactly that. Organix is probably one of my absolute favorites in this whole line, and for good reason. This supports healthy liver and digestion function, and indirectly even helps support the pancreas. Okay, with beautiful ingredients like milk thistle and boldo and artichoke. Our liver is one of the most hardest working organs that we have, and helping processes in everything, over 2,500 processes, really. I learned in school it was like 1,000, but when I learned from the shamans, like, no, it's more like 2,500. So I'm going to go with the shamans and what they said. But everything that we eat, we drink, we absorb, even the information that we absorb from our environment, our livers have to process. That's why supporting our liver is such an important part of our long-term wellness, our vitality. And of course, many people love our glutation plus. Glutathione. If you know what glutathione is, man, you're going to love this. Glutathione is known as our body's master antioxidant because of its role in cellular protection and the body's natural detoxification processes. And what makes this product so unique is that it's delivered in a liquid tincture. I'll talk about the capsule one in a second. But it makes it so great for easily absorbing. And I love the fact that it has L-cysteine in there, which is a precursor of glutathione. I just absolutely love this product. Many people love taking it with them because it is one of our master antioxidants. When it comes to wellness, it's not just about what we're taking, my loves. It's really about what we're absorbing here. So that's why we go back to the micronutrients, knowing that our bodies are actually taking this in. If you've actually tried any of our detox products, I want to know which of the detox products is your favorite. Drop me in the comments which one that would be. You know, detox, in my opinion, is not about deprivation, my loves. It is truly about creating space. All right. It's about helping the body clear what no longer needs so that you can better nourish what it does. And that brings me into the wonderful transition into our next category, and that is restore. Wow, so good. If detox is about helping the body clear what it no longer needs, well, restore is all about helping the body rebuild and rebalance and regulate. Isn't that cool? All right. This category really focuses on some areas that people maybe struggle with the most. Maybe it's digestion or stress or sleep. And maybe it's circulation or blood sugar balance. Maybe it's inflammation, mobility, or immune health. I'm going to move through these quickly. So, V control, this is beautiful. It really helps support appetite awareness, metabolism, healthy weight management. It has beautiful ingredients like spirulina and Mexican half-thorn. Our V fortiflora really helps support digestion, elimination, and gut health. Wow. It contains activated charcoal and it binds onto all the crap that's inside your body. It pulls out all those toxins, right? So it's important to note there, because it is a binder, it does hold on to stuff. Okay, so we do recommend taking it separately, about half an hour to an hour away from all other supplements, even your foods as well. All right, so it binds onto the yucky stuff. So Pac-Man eats the yucky stuff and not the good stuff. All right, so there you go. You've been warned. Isolate, again, one of my personal favorites, my own experience. It really helps support relaxation and nervous system balance. It helps with restful sleep. Beautiful ingredients like passion flower. The goal is not to sedate us, my loves. The goal is to support, support the regulation. We actually like to call this guy the Zen master. ITIL Boost, beautiful for helping healthy immune system responses with ingredients such as echinacea and turmeric. It's a great addition to a normal daily wellness routine as well. This is where we're going to get back into the glutathione. We have capsules as well, if you would rather the capsules. And again, just helping the body's natural production and recycling of its own glutathione. Okay. So, and again, it's one of the most important antioxidants that we have and also a master detoxifier. Ask Alexis is one of Dr. Tony Rodriguez, our formulator here, one of his favorite products. It really helps support circulation and cardiovascular wellness. Healthy circulation, and it supports every single system, right? And it impacts every single system as well. That cardiovascular health, I really actually believe that it deserves more attention. So get yourselves. I actually take this because I don't want to be a statistic. And every single time I open it, I flip and love it because you smell the rosemary. You're like, oh my gosh, this is so herbal. Call me weird. I don't care. I actually have a shirt that says me weird always. But I am the kind of person that gets so much joy just opening up the pack and smelling the rosemary. My God, maybe I am weird. Oh man. Anyways, moving on. Isodol. This is our joint and mobility support. It's amazing. It has ingredients like glucosamine and MSM, and it really helps just, getting those joints feeling more comfortable and feeling good, so you can move and you can jive, you can be more flexible. Anybody that has me on their social media knows that movement is medicine for me. All right. So this is important for me, and overall just great joint and mobility wellness. S Balance, this is another one of Dr. Tony Rodriguez' Pride and Joy. It really helps with healthy blood sugar balance and metabolic balance with ingredients such as berberine and fenugreek. And blood sugar affects more people than we know. I've got to be very compliant in how I say this. It affects their energy and their mood and cravings and hormones and metabolism. Everything is all connected. So this S balance, so important, so special. And finally, our Kuka mix. This is one of our foundational inflammation support products, and it features turmeric and selenium and vitamin C. And I actually learned that a lot of people these days are actually low in selenium. So I thought that was actually kind of cool. So before I move on, I'd actually like to know, out of all these you see here, out of one, two, three, or four, I want to learn from you in the comments. Do you need more gut, like number one, I guess, gut and digestion? Number two, maybe stress and sleep. Number three, inflammation and joint support. Or maybe number four, like metabolic support and blood sugar. Drop it in the chat. One, two, three, or four. Don't overthink it, okay? One thing I do want to point out here before we move on to our next category is our packaging. This is so beautiful. Have you noticed that we don't use traditional plastic bottles? And this is on purpose. Many of our packages are packaged in hermetically sealed pouches and capsules. Isn't that wonderful? And this really helps preserve the freshness, the potency, and the quality. Very, very beautiful. This is just another example of how Vital Health thinks beyond the ingredient label. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about what you take, my loves, it's about how your body can actually utilize this. So this is actually pretty exciting. Okay. Ta-da! We got some new products here. This is so beautiful. Oh, I'm going to introduce to you two of our newest additions. Ah, man, having a girl, having a boy. One for her, one for him. Okay. V Harmony and V Prime. Let's start with V Harmony, shall we? I think the name says it all. Harmony. What comes to your mind when you think of harmony? Harmony and balance, baby. Women's health, speaking from a woman, is incredibly interconnected. Stress, the sleep, the nutrition, the hormones, the blood sugar, the gut health, the life stages, the hair, the skin, the nails, it all influences how we feel, yeah? Ladies, have you ever felt, my God, I feel so off? I've heard friends say, I think I'm going through perimenopause. I don't even know what it means. They just don't feel good. So you're like, it must be perimenopause. Maybe your energy isn't what it used to be, or maybe your mood does feel different and you don't even know what the heck you're feeling. You just don't feel like yourself. That's why we love V Harmony. I'm so grateful to be able to introduce this. It's not designed to support just one area, my loves. It's really designed to support the whole woman, make her feel whole in her body. Ingredients that really support hormone balance and cycle health. Wow. Metabolic wellness, vaginal support, stress resilience, emotional well-being, healthy microbiotica. So beautiful. I personally have been taking this now for about a month. I can say that some of the things I've really noticed is the support near my cycle. I'm in balance and harmony with my cycle. I have been for many years. But I noticed that I had less breast tenderness. I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, there she is. And some ladies are experiencing better energy and just feeling more connected to themselves, like a cloud has been lifted. So that's really wonderful. And don't worry, I haven't forgot about you men, okay? V Prime was designed for the whole man too. We experience these changes. Men experience these changes too. My girl Tina, I like what she said last week. She goes, men don't say my hormones feel off. Women say that. And I'm like, that's so true. I've never heard a man say, I think my hormones are off. But they do say, man, I'm tired. Like, man, my recovery is not what it used to be, or my energy is like off. So V Prime is really, really great for this. It really helps support the energy, vitality, performance, libido, recovery, confidence. Okay. And really great for prostate wellness too, which is so important, with ingredients such as Tongkat Ali and maca and ashwagandha and shilajit, which is like your Mother Nature's master antioxidant and multivitamin, and saw palmetto. So beautiful, man. And in the right sequence and in the right amounts. So our men can really feel like themselves and feel home in the mind, because they deserve it too. See, when you're focused on the whole person instead of just bits and pieces of it, man, you start to feel whole in your body. The Harmony was designed to support the whole woman. V Prime was designed to support the whole man. This isn't quick fixes, my love. This is real wellness. Okay? This is about giving the body the support that it needs to function at the best through every single life stage. So if this is something you're like, oh my gosh, I need this in my life. Yeah, probably we do. Like, I know, I do. I just gave it to Jay. He just started his like a couple days ago. So I'll let you know how it goes the next time I come and do one of these. Okay, so now we can talk about nourish. All right. Detox helps the body clear out what it doesn't need. Restore is all about helping the body come back into homeostasis and balance. And nourish is about giving it the building blocks of what it needs to thrive. Okay. So this is where people actually are really struggling because how many of you know people that might eat okay, but still feel tired and depleted and feel like something's actually missing? It's probably most people. I hear that a lot. Okay. Eating and nourishing are not the same thing. Going through the drive-through and nourishing your body with a plate of nourishing food is not the same thing. Many people are getting more than enough calories and over-consuming and not getting enough nutrition. So let's start here. I'm going to go through these pretty fast. Let's start with our Vital Pro. This is our whey-based protein. It's packed with very high quality protein, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, you know? This is so incredible. Protein is foundational because it helps with every single cell, tissue, muscle, repair, and your body depends on it. Our omegas are another thing that we find as very non-negotiable. Omegas are absolutely on the list of non-negotiables in my household. Supporting your brain, supporting your heart, your health, your immune system, your joint health, and overall cellular function. We have the Daily here, beautiful product. When I had my supplement store, man, this would have saved people a lot of money because it's basically like 5 to 6 products in one. It is foundational and it's in my household. I love having it in my water each and every day. It's wonderful. It is loaded with vitamins and minerals and amino acids and plant extracts and superfoods and prebiotics and probiotics and electrolytes and minerals. Okay. And it really helps us bridge the gaps in your nutrition. So if you've ever heard me speak before, you know I'm a huge believer that consistency is what your body needs to give it the long-term effects of feeling good. Let's talk about collagen. Okay, ladies, you know that this is coming. Woo. I don't know why I always go to my hair when it comes to collagen, but here we go. This isn't your average collagen. I have been in this space for a long time. Okay. I have represented beautiful brands that have beautiful collagen. I will say this is truly a favorite of mine. This formula is absolutely stunning. Okay. It's a multiple source collagen, type 1, type 2, and type 3. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. But then it also has bone broth. Amazing. Hyaluronic acid. Amazing. NAD. And again, NAD, micro nutrient. So it's bio-optimized, so your body actually absorbs it. Collagen is the same thing. Collagen in its molecular form is too big for your body to actually absorb. But when we have the bio-optimization, the micronutrients, guess what? Your body can absorb this. So instead of going and trying to find collagen, I just found you a good collagen your body can actually take in. You are welcome. Also has resveratrol in it. Oof. So when you're thinking about healthy hair, healthy skin, healthy nails, healthy joints, how healthy overall glow in your body, get yourself on this. We have an amazing children's line. These products do taste great. I have tried them before, Kate. Um, and they're amazing for the little growing bodies. A lot of adults like to have them too, so you can enjoy them. You know, defense is wonderful, supports everyday wellness with nutrients like vitamin C and vitamin D, magnesium and zinc. We have our smart biotics, okay? This is so important for the gut. The gut impacts digestion and immunity and mood and focus and energy, so important. It has probiotics and prebiotics and digestive enzymes and supportive nutrients that really help these little guys grow and grow with intention. And then our Genius Shake is a chocolate shake. It's definitely a family favorite, packed with beautiful proteins and fruits and vegetables and omegas and adaptogens, prebiotics. It even has saffron in there, beautiful for the mood. Man, get yourself some Genius Shake. I think a lot of adults need some Genius Shake too. It has lion's mane in there. Wow, it's so good. Oh my God. Really helps supporting nutrition and focus for our growing bodies. So you can give them a little Genius Shake when they're in school. Man, focus. Then we have Performance Plus. This is really helping with hydration, recovery, performance, amino acids and electrolytes, minerals, magnesium, and of course, creatine in there too. Okay, hydration isn't just water. You got to have the minerals. Having stripped water is just almost as bad as just not having any water at all. Okay, you got to have those electrolytes. You got to have those minerals, and you can actually stake in that water. That's a little pro tip for you, okay? So I hope you're having your your water with the actual proper nourishment. Then we have our Nourish Plus. Nourish Plus. Then we have our Nourish Plus. This is our plant-based all-in-one nutrition shake, and it combines protein and probiotics and antioxidants, superfoods, omegas, a GLP-1 activator, which is so beautiful. So if you want something that's going to be able to sustain you, man, get yourself. This is going to be your new best friend. I absolutely love this. You know, if there's one takeaway from this category, like it's this: the body cannot create health from nothing. Okay. Your body needs vitamins, it needs minerals, it needs protein. Your body needs healthy fats, it needs nourishment. Okay. So I love to know, where do you think your biggest nutritional gap is? Is it protein? Is it hydration? Is it gut health? Is it minerals? Is it daily nutrition? Drop it in the chat. Be real. Let's see. You know, for me, it was actually minerals because I drink a lot of water, guys. I have this cool salt, but man, I put that performance in my water just a little bit throughout the day. That was important for me. Okay, I'm like, wow, I didn't even realize I wasn't actually nourishing myself with the water that I drink. My goodness. And finally, okay, because I took your beautiful time today learning about all this wonderfulness, we have our awaken. Okay. Awaken is where people often truly feel the difference. Maybe it's more energy and focus, motivation, more vitality. And it's not through overstimulation and jitters, okay, but through intentional support for our brain and our body. Okay. I love this so much. What I've learned about this category is that everyone wants energy, but maybe not in the same way. Some people really do love coffee, and that's wonderful. Some people want cognitive support. Some people desire to have metabolism support, right? But a lot of people want clean energy without any coffee in it at all. So we got your back. We have your options. Okay. Our coffee selection is absolutely beautiful. We have Thermo Cafe, Neuro Cafe, Love Cafe. The Thermo Cafe supports energy and metabolism. Neuro Cafe really helps with focus and mental clarity and functional mushrooms and adaptogens. And we have our Love Cafe, which is designed to give you a little bit more funk in your trunk or something like that. Jazz in your step. Helps support your mood and libido and overall well-being. And for those of you who don't drink coffee, we have the energy. I actually love the energy. It has saffron and turmeric in it and beautiful B vitamins. It's a mango flavored. I mix it. I have it each and every day. It's not overstimulating. It's lowering the caffeine intake, but it has so many beautiful nutrients in it, and it is absolutely delicious. I will point out that all of our coffees are pesticide free and mold free, which is really important, especially since it is uh, instant coffee, where many instant coffees around in North America, they are filled and laced with pesticides and mold. And that's the kind of stuff that we're putting in our body first thing in the morning. So rest assured that we are going to support you with great coffee, functional coffee, and healthy coffee. Then we had that B nitro. That B nitro is basically our nitric oxide production, circulation, oxygen delivery, endurance, overall vitality. Imagine just adding all of this oxygen to each and every cell, and you just feel so good. And you're just like, woo. That's what it feels like on B nitro. Okay. And of course, something that has been so well talked about, it's a very popular product here. That is our Latte Cafe. If you have tried Latte Cafe, drop latte in the comments. This beautiful bad boy has 10 functional mushrooms, and it really has supportive ingredients that are really helping us support our focus, our resilience, immune wellness, mental performance. It's an incredible formula, and it tastes fantastic. You can just have the stick and you go and you can add it to water, add your favorite creamer. If you want to be really bougie, you can add it to a latte. Tastes amazing. It's so nourishing, you know, and you're waking up with clarity and focus and intention. This category is absolutely incredible. You know, people don't need more stimulation, my loves. They need more support. All right. And when you finally give the body what it needs, you begin to truly awaken. Let's talk about one of the most unique tools that we offer here at Vital Health, our quantum resonance wellness scan. This is so beautiful. And again, this is not a diagnostic tool, but at the heart of this tool is a simple idea. Instead of guessing, let's gather more information. Okay. This scan uses a small finger sensor and it takes just a few minutes to complete. It then generates a personalized wellness report designed to help identify areas that may need additional nutritional and lifestyle support. Okay. And this is so beneficial. Instead of guessing what you need, I could have had this in my supplement store. I would have had customers lined up outside the store because they come in and they don't know what they need. I don't know half the time what they need because everyone feels the same. Imagine this. Imagine this in your supplement store. Wow. For adults, this scans 45 different wellness categories. And for children under 10, there's a beautiful pediatric version as well that looks at 10 age appropriate categories. Okay. This is not a medical device, and I'm going to say that again. This is not a medical device. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease, nor does it replace professional medical care. The purpose of the scan is education and awareness because awareness creates sovereignty. Okay. What I personally love about this is it helps people ask better questions. Where do I need more support? What habits help me feel my best? Where should I focus my attention? Many of you know my background is in nutrition. This is so critical. This is such a beautiful tool. It allows people to track their progress over time. It is intentional and proprietary. The software is proprietary to our company. So we know exactly, hey, this is what's going on. These are the signals. Hey, this product may be able to help you. Use this, come back in 30 and 60 days, and let's track the progress. Isn't that wonderful? That's real test-based nutrition, baby. You know, start improving your nutrition and really listening to your body. The goal here is truly to empower you all and being able to be a part of this. So I'm so grateful that we have something like this. We also have a new facial scan that you can, send to anybody around the world. So it doesn't have to be in person. That's going to be coming real soon. This company just keeps advancing with AI that really actually helps us. They've been talking about coming out with an eye scan, a hand scan, tongue scan. Going back to the practices, when you think about it, traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, they do the exact same things. So I'm like, wow, like we're just getting started here. And before I bring up someone who is near and dear to my heart, what's so important is just take a moment and just realize that we're all real people and we have real experiences, and we have wonderful stories of people and individuals who have incorporated these wonderful herbs into their routines, and how they're feeling. And this is what's important. Maybe someone is feeling more energized or they're being able to focus. Maybe they haven't been able to go to the park with their children and now they can. Maybe they weren't able to walk down the stairs without holding on to something and now they're able to. You know what I mean? Like things that are experiences of daily living that we take for granted until we don't have it. These are the real things. These are the real stories, right? And like every wellness journey is unique. Everyone has a different wellness journey. All results will vary. And this is what excites me so much is that these are not quick fixes. This is all about progress. And progress, my loves, create what? Possibility. All right. So whatever is important to you, that's unique to you. Where are you ready to start your health journey? Really think about it. Next week, tomorrow, 30 days from now, or yesterday. Awareness is always the first step towards transformation. And what we shared with you this evening, it's all about transformation and awareness, and that's sovereignty. Look deep into nature, and then you'll understand everything better. Albert Einstein, he knows his stuff. If anything that you heard here tonight sparked your curiosity, I would love for you to connect with the person who brought you here. Okay. They'll guide you towards the right education and the products and the resources that can best align with your goals. All right. And if you felt inspired by what you heard tonight, I'm so grateful. And if you're wondering how you can maybe become part of this movement, we'd love to have you join us tomorrow. We'll be sharing the full Vital Health story. Okay. Everything from our mission to our vision to how you can become an ambassador and bring this wellness education into your community. Okay. If you feel called to helping people maybe live healthier lives, create greater impact, or maybe be a part of expanding and launching this mission across your country, wow, tomorrow's call is definitely for you. Same bat time, same bat channel, same link. Come learn, ask questions, and just really explore the next opportunity. So in saying that, I would love to bring on someone super special who's near and dear to my heart because I did want to go back to, hey, how are people actually feeling? And I have a wonderful story. I'm going to see if I can find her. I'm going to try to find Samantha and attendees. There you go. Allowed to talk. Samantha, my love, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I want to spotlight you. Where are you? Beautiful. Where are you? You can go ahead, love. I'm going to find a way to spotlight you. Ah,
Ah,
there you go.
oh, hold on. Let me see.
Thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us. I don't know if you can, I can't see you, but I can hear you.
It won't let me turn on. There's no way to turn on my camera. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Remove permission to talk, chat. That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. We'll figure it out another time. Anyways, my love,
Well,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Sorry.
Thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you so much for having me on. It's always such an honor to be able to share on these calls. I just I noticed something as I was listening to.
Oh, there you go.
There
There you
we
go. Now
go.
you're a panelist. There you go. I promoted you to panelist. There you go. There. Perfect.
So I noticed something being on this call this time, and that's when I first started, the first few times that I, you know, sat through these presentations, I'm like, okay, that sounds, so interesting with the system and the detoxing and now I find myself getting so fired up and so passionate about these calls, like the whole presentation. I'm like, yes, yes, because now that I've actually experienced it firsthand and, have really been able to, take these formulas, it's just been such an experience. But to give you a little bit of background about my story, I struggled with chronic illness for years, with autoimmune. My flare-ups were really bad, brain fog, chronic fatigue. There were points where my flare-ups would get so bad that I couldn't even walk. So I searched for years for something to help me feel better. And I had tried so many different things and so many different things, and some things would work for a little bit and then they wouldn't. And it was really frustrating. And my last supplement stack, you wouldn't even believe how big it was. I was taking like, I don't even know, like my stack was like 15 to 20 different things that I was taking multiple times a day just to try to make myself finally feel better. And I did a little bit for a while. I felt better. But what I noticed is that as soon as I ran out of any of those things, like my flare-ups would start right away. Within a few days of running out, I noticed the difference. My body would go back into flare-ups and I would just start feeling horrible again. And I'm like, this isn't sustainable. This is not how I want to live the rest of my life. And when I started learning the importance of detox and when I saw this presentation and learned all about this, I was like, okay, that actually, that makes so much sense. And now that I've actually gone through the detox process, like when I first did my first, I call it a 30-day reset. When I did my first detox, my first reset, I actually I went through it and then I stopped taking everything because I really wanted to see the difference that it would make once I stopped. And I was so shocked and so happy that I was actually able to go about a month and a half before my body was like, okay, where'd our support go? Like, we need something. And so that was like huge, huge for me. Again, as somebody who had like the biggest supplement stack, and like as soon as I would stop, I would go right back into flare ups. So it was a huge, huge breakthrough for me. And now I'm actually on my second 30-day reset. I'm 14 days in, and I can tell you, like, what a difference. I feel absolutely amazing. I realized so much about, and what Sarah talked about is it's not always about adding more. That was like my biggest takeaway and lesson that I have learned is, you have to start with the foundation, and that is clearing out that buildup and those toxins that your body holds onto. And I didn't realize how important that truly is. And so now again, 14 days on my second reset, and I feel wonderful. I feel amazing. I'm starting to add in other things now that I could tell are my body's just able to actually absorb and benefit from. So it's been truly incredible. And real quick, another quick testimony on the kids line. I started my son on the Einstein Kids line in February, and we started to notice like differences in his mood and his behavior, but there's still so many things that I'm realizing that it has impacted. Like he used to have a lot of nightmares, and he used to have accidents over throughout the night, and I noticed that he hasn't actually, since we started him on him, he has not had nightmares, he has not had accidents. His When we did his end of the year assessment with his teacher, I had a conference, and she was like, his numbers, his reading, his just all around participation in class, she's like, it is all changed drastically. Like, these are drastic changes. What have you done differently? Like, what has changed? And so I shared with her the Einstein Kids line and the impact that it's had on him, and it's just been truly amazing to see that little boy transform. He feels so much better about himself. He's so much confident. Like, he has so much confidence, so much so that he has even started his own Instagram page now, letting other kids know about the kids line. So it's just been truly incredible all the way around for our entire family. It's made a tremendous difference, and I am just so grateful.
We are just so grateful for you. I can't ever I can't ever get, I don't want to say sick of hearing that, but man, every single time I do hear your stories and just how everyone in your family is just feeling more nourished. I love G Dog's Instagram page. I will say that is awesome. I love when he makes his little shake up. I mean, he's a natural, he's a star, and he's doing wonderful. Gratitude to you, my love. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
coming on here, and thank you for the impact that you make. You're wonderful, wonderful.
Thank
Um, I am going to do one more thing because our my partner in crime did make it, so he is here. This is great. If you are a guest, can you please just drop your name in the comments? I'm going to have my wonderful partner in crime, Mr. Daniel West, come on here. He's going to have his little spinneroo. We are going to do a giveaway. I didn't want to say it because I'm like, oh my God, is he able to make it? Not able to make it because I do need that partner in crime. Just want to make sure that we get all the names so that you can be entered to possibly win one of our prizes tonight. So Daniel, are you here, brother?
I am here. I am here, Sarah. It's such a pleasure to be here with you. Before I spin the wheel, can I just say that was such a beautiful presentation. That was amazing. If anybody who loved that presentation, please put some hearts in the chat for us. I will be watching for your names as well, but that was phenomenal, Sarah. Thank you so much. I just love your style. I love your authenticity and how you really personalize that, and you can just feel the passion you have towards the different products and your expertise it comes across. Sarah is an extremely intelligent human being, and I love the way she speaks and the way that she communicates, and it's just awesome to watch you. So let me now get the rest of the names. I got most of the ones from the, or all the ones from before, all the new names. I'm going to grab them very quickly, put them in, and then we'll be ready to go.
And if you don't see your name, just like be like, "Hey, my name." Just be like really quick on that though, because when we spin it, we can only spin it once.
Okay, I think that's a new one.
You got Kareem McCoy.
I'm going to assume that Will was Will Foster. If there's two Wills on here, then the other Will needs to put their name in. I got Will Foster. If there's another Will, put your name in because I had a Will before and now I've got another one. Okay, I think we are looking good. I got
Vega,
Kathy.
Vega, is
Shell, I
that
did
your
not.
first name?
What was
Kareem,
that?
Kareem. Do you have that?
Not yet. I'm going down the line. See
Okay.
Vega.
Do you have Lisa Schimmel?
I do have Lisa. Who
Okay.
was the other one that you mentioned?
Vega and Kareem, Kareem.
I did
Screen
not get
share.
Kareem. I did
Screen.
not get.
And so we actually don't have screen share on yet, my love.
Yeah, I'm typing them in.
Timea, Tymea.
1 second. Okay. I may already have that one. I have a Timea. I think that's probably the same person. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're good. Let me
Okay,
share
and
the
if you don't
screen.
see your name for whatever reason, let me know. I'll make sure that you're on next week's, even if you don't come on. Okay. But
Yeah, so here we go. I am gonna do a little bit of a quick check there, and let's do this. All right.
I think that's actually different.
Hmm?
Shit. I think Tymea is different than Timea.
It
Because
may be. Well, unless my thought was that Timea might have put her own name in and
okay, I
you know
think
what?
there's
Let's just put it in
actually
twice.
there's a put in Tymea.
Okay. Sounds good.
I
Sounds
don't
good.
know if it's if we
You
got
might get
two, we got
lucky.
one. That's not a that's a very unique name. So, anyways,
Yeah,
let's
let's
do
try
one
this.
spin the room. Let's see who the winner is tonight. I'll
Let's do
laugh so
it.
hard if it's a
Let's do it.
all right, let's go. And if we do call your name, congratulations. Oh my God,
Yeah,
you
you
can't
did
make
win.
that up. You can't make that up. Oh
Alrighty.
man. Oh, I called it. Like, come
That's
on.
funny.
That is so funny. I can't get over that. That's hilarious. Okay. Is that
But hey, it's fine. It's all good. She was meant to win tonight. This is all
Oh
good.
man,
So
that was awesome. Okay, there you go, baby. Do we spin one more just for the heck of it?
let's do it. Let's spin one
Okay,
more.
let's do it. Now, team me up, you can pick anything that I talked about tonight, my love. So go back to the wonderful person who invited you and just say, I want to try this. Okay, I know you want to try them all, but I want to try this.
And
Okay.
and I will be finding the winners tonight. Right before we close, I'm going to quickly put a message there so you can text me which one you want.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's do it. One more
One
spin.
more. Oh, I see my guests on here too. Beautiful. So glad that you're here, everyone. Dun, 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 dun.
Kareem
Kareem
McCoy, congratulations.
McCoy. Congratulations, my
All
loves.
right.
Now, just Daniel West is going to go into the message. Everybody else, gratitude so much for being here. Again, we hope to see you tomorrow. If you'd like to learn more about this whole movement, come on, same bat time, same bat channel. Go to the person that brought you here and be like, man, I want to learn more about this and how I can bring this into my communities. Have yourself a beautiful night. Daniel's putting his information in the comments for the winners. And we'll see you next week. If you want to come and learn again next week, learn, educate yourself. You might hear from a different speaker, something different. And I love coming on here every single Wednesday to learn from all the speakers as well, because it brings us closer to the heart of Mother Nature. Thank you so much. My name is Sarah. I am your friend. And we'll see you next week, baby.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Ciao. Jenny, are we good to go, my love?
Yeah, we're good. I gave him my information, so they should have had enough time to copy it. So I think we're okay.
Okay. I honor you, brother. I'll
You
see you
too.
next time.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Take care.